Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here again for Pilates in the kitchen. I launched this 2 days ago and have had over 300 new followers to my page, which is absolutely amazing. So Pilates in the kitchen, I am presuming, is something that's going to be quite useful. So today, these are just little 3 minute video. Oh, I can't speak right this afternoon. Little 3 minute videos. Might go up to 5 minutes. Just quick, short, sharp little sessions that will hopefully help you at home. So today what we're going to look at is our posture, something that I usually start all my classes and sessions with. We're going to check our feet are hip distance apart. Okay, so to do that, if your balance isn't great, you might want to make sure you're near your kitchen worktop, hence why it's Pilates in the kitchen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to bring those heels together, toes are almost at 10 and 2. We're going to, if your balance isn't 100%, you could take hold of your kitchen worktop. We're going to come up on those toes, burrow those heels round, and then we're going to drop slowly down onto those heels. So now our feet should be hip distance apart, which might feel a little weird because normally you might be used to this. You might think this is hip distance apart, but it depends on the size of your pelvis, whether you're male or female, but generally hip distance apart is a little narrower. So heels together, toes 10 and 2, up on those heels, bring them back down. Awesome, we've sorted our feet. Next thing we're going to look at is our knees. So what I'm not looking for is knees that are hyperextended backwards. This might be familiar. You might stand in your kitchen and do your dishes, chop your veg with those knees locked. If that's you, try and soften them a little, okay? Now we're not making them that soft that we're going to collapse. We just don't want them hyperextended backwards. So we're looking for soft knees. Then we're going to come up to these hips and pelvis, and we're going to see if we can tuck our bum under. I'll turn side on for that too. So we tuck the bum under, and then we're going to see if we can push it out like a duck, and then bring it back under. We're going to keep going with that. So it's almost like we're tucking the bum under, pushing it out. Do a few more. And then what we're aiming to do is to bring that pelvis back somewhere in the middle of those two extremes. So bringing the pelvis, stopping it gently in between those two extremes. Awesome. So we've sorted our feet, our knees, pelvis. Next thing we're going to have a look at is our spine. Okay, so we're going to imagine someone's pulling us all the way up towards the ceiling. So you might even think, little bit of string top of your head, and someone's pulling you up nice and tall. Now notice when I did that, when I lengthened my spine, my chin doesn't come out. Quite commonly when you lengthen through your spine, people's chins can come out. If that happens, bring the chin back in. Imagine you're resting it on a shelf, okay? So we've got feet sorted, knees sorted, hips sorted, spine nice and long, chin is resting almost on an imaginary shelf. Next thing we're going to sort out is these shoulders. So this is a common position for a lot of people. Internally rotated shoulders. Going to sort that a little. So we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back, and glide them down the side of the body. I might want to keep doing a few of those. So I'm going to bring shoulders up to ears, roll them round, glide them down the side of the body. And we're going to leave them there. And you'll notice now that my palms are touching my hips. Okay, so we've got our feet facing forward. We have got unlocked knees, pelvis and hips in a nice optimum position. Long spine, chin resting on a shelf, and those shoulders are rolled back. So this is a kind of nice optimum position we're looking for when we start our Pilates class, when we start to do any standing exercises, but it's also really good for everyday life. So you can practice this when you're in your kitchen, perhaps making a cup of tea, chopping your veg before you do your dishes, think, right, I'm standing tall, roll the shoulders back and get about doing whatever you're doing. Any questions, let me know. If this is useful, also let me know. But thank you for joining me this afternoon. Have a lovely day.